Hello, this is Isma once again from FX Kampala. Yes, this particular video is an extension of what was released previously, as I actually communicated in that particular video. That particular video was about the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks, and we really looked at a lot about the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks, whereby we saw their formation, we saw their importance, we saw their differences, that is things to do with the Heiken-Ashi and the normal candlesticks that all of us really know about. And if you really miss out on that video, just click up, watch it, then you can watch this particular video, because there is a lot that you will need in that video that is quite important, quite paramount when you're to watch this video. So in this video, we're going to look at how we install the Heiken-Ashi on our MT4 platform, how we can as well, that is the MT4, MT5, and then we'll also see how you actually install it or put it or get to use it when you're using TradingView, because we all know TradingView is best and better for analysis, okay? Because some people prefer TradingView than MT4, so TradingView becomes perfect for analysis. So it's a good place, it is a perfect place before you execute your orders on the MT4 to use TradingView. And it's for that reason as why I've also included or made TradingView part and partial of this video. So we're going to see how we implement or how we install the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks on our MT4, because I believe there have been quite a number of people, and some of you are watching, that have been asking how do we install them on our MT4. So we are going to go direct onto our computer, our laptop, without wasting any time. We see how we install or use the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks when we are trading on our MT4 on our various trading platforms, that is MT4, MT5, and then TradingView. So let's get direct onto our MT4 and see how we can implicate, or how we can rather install the Heiken-Ashi on these platforms. So let's get onto the platform. In this video, we shall particularly be looking at the TradingView as a trading platform. We all know it's a good interface for probably analysis, where you definitely analyze the markets, the charts, and then proceed on to the MT4, MT5, execute your orders. Okay, so here today we're going to actually be looking at. We're going to actually be looking and definitely see how we can install or put our Heiken-Ashi candlesticks on TradingView and MT4, which is the same case with MT5. Okay, so for TradingView, it's quite easy. It's very simple. It's a matter of you actually coming here. Let me circle where you're definitely supposed to go and get them from. You see where there is candles, where I'm circling. So you come here. When you reach on here, let me first rub. Of course, when you click there, it will display a various series of candlesticks, okay, or chart types that you can use. So TradingView has a variety. Here you just come and look for Heiken-Ashi. Okay, select Heiken-Ashi. When you select Heiken-Ashi, they will again display, as you can see. So just to make or to show you the difference, the normal candlesticks are these. So when I put, you're going to see a difference. You see it's very different. Okay, these are the normal candlesticks, but then when I switch on to the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks, they become we actually see a change in their chart, in the chart formations and structure, and that's how we put the Heiken-Ashi. I believe it's very easy to put, and it's very simple. Okay, then let's get on to the MT4 and see how we do this on the MT4. So I look for my MT4. Well, this is my MT4. Now, when it comes to the MT4, we need a particular file, okay? We need a particular file which we call the Heiken-Ashi file, okay, which I've provided below this video. So just go below this particular video, click on that link, and then it will take you where you'll be in position to download this particular file. Then after downloading this particular file, make sure you come on your MT4 like this. When you reach here, go where there is file. When you reach onto the file, then open data folder. When you open data folder, when you reach onto the data folder, proceed on till when you will get where we have the indicators. When you reach where there is indicators, make sure you drop that file, okay, where there is indicator, meaning that you'll be adding the indicator, okay, this file of indicator, or now the Heiken-Ashi indicator. So here I'm going to use it as an indicator, okay, or as a template, okay, as a template like you're going to see. So you drop it there. When you drop it there, make sure you close your MT4 and then put it on again. When you put it on again, it will now be among the list of the indicators that you have. So you can either, after dropping it there, you can either look for it down here. Let me first wrap something here. So you come here on the navigator list, okay, navigator list. If you do not have the navigator, press Ctrl N, okay, press Ctrl N, it will appear. Now when it appears, go look for an indicator, something to do with this indicators. So look where there is indicators. After you drop that there, actually for some computers, when you just bring and drop it here, just carry the MT4, rather the Heiken-Ashi file and drop it here. Some computers will now make sure will now add this indicator automatically when you drop it along this area where there is the indicators, okay. However, the others, you have to take the procedure that I've just given on to you. So so when we look among our indicators, we see the CCI, we see the customer moving average, the HMO pink or higher indicator, high exposure. Then here we see the Heiken-Ashi. So Heiken-Ashi, let me just have underline it. So that's the Heiken-Ashi. So it now exists among our indicators. So we're going to now use it or add it as an indicator, okay, for us to be in position to use it. So when it appears here, let me first wrap this line that I've just put as a matter of confusion. So I click on the Heiken-Ashi, I drag it onto the chart. When you drag it onto the chart, it will bring properties. Of course, candles, we have both red and green candles. So you can change this to green and also 3 to green. Yes, then you press OK. When you press OK, you definitely see there is a change in your candles. There is a change in your candles. You see that these are critically Heiken-Ashi candlesticks. We see perfect Heiken-Ashi candlesticks. Heiken-Ashi candlesticks, we can see them. Usually Heiken-Ashi candlesticks are usually those candles with relatively either the tail is either at the top or the bottom, and also some cases we can actually see the candles in the middle, like we said in our previous video about the Heiken-Ashi. So we can see our Heiken-Ashi candlesticks already installed onto our MT4. It's as easy and simple as that, okay. So that's how we put the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks onto the MT4, okay. That's how we put our Heiken-Ashi candlesticks on the MT4. So after seeing how we put, it's the same as of MT5, it's the same procedure, it's the same tech. okay, that we use when we are as well looking at the MT4. Again, like I told you, in this video we will be looking at how we install or put Heiken-Ashi candlesticks, that is on TradingView MT4, MT5. Okay, so the same procedures for MT5 are the same as of MT4. So again, I had told you that I'll show you how the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks are used for both buying and selling signal. So let's get back onto the the TradingView, which has a clear view and easier, simple for analysis. And here we're going to see how we use the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks for trading. It is a very simple strategy to use. Okay, they are very perfect and sweet, awesome chart patterns to use. And here, when it comes on to here, for at the beginning of any trend, like for instance this particular trend, okay, like for instance here, like for instance yeah, let me give an example. Like for instance this downtrend. So here is how this strategy works. Let me get my pen. So the moment you see a long candle, okay, a long candle, like for instance, let's look at a downtrend. The moment you see a long candle with a tail at the bottom starting or developing, okay, that particular candle developed and closed with a tail down but very long body at the top. Of course, the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks don't have, if it's the trend coming down, they usually don't have the tail at the top. Okay, so when you see this, okay, very long, like get me clear, when it's very long, okay, like for instance for this case, like this one, okay, like this one, when you have such a candle having a tail, okay, then it's a signal for you to automatically sell. Okay, it's just very easy. When you see a candle, a long candle with a tail at the bottom, okay, and this candle is red, okay, I don't think of anything, don't mere think of selling, but I tell you to think of selling. Immediately sell. When you sell, also make sure you put your stop loss slightly above to the peak, okay, slightly above the peak. Now, like for this case, I would encourage you to put slightly your stop loss somewhere here. Let me remove this one, not to confuse you. So and the take profit, I usually encourage you to use a risk reward ratio of 1 to 1.5 and should not exceed 1 to 2, okay, risk reward ratio. So that's how we determine our entries, basing on a short position using the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks. They are very easy. You don't need something more than that. However, it's also open and fantastic to use when you as well would decide or would want or prefer to add other indicators or other oscillators for any case. So it's a perfect one to use. It's an important one to use. So let's look at also a buy setup, how you can clearly have a buy setup. Now for this case, like for this case again, like I told you here, when you actually see again a bullish candle but with no tail at the bottom, of course this candle has to be long. I repeat, this candle has to be long enough and it has to be with a tail at the top for you to think of buying. So wait for this candle to form, let it have a tail at the top and then a flat bottom or a bold whatever tail, okay. Then when you see this, on the next candle that appears, you can buy. It's as simple as this. Now, like for this case, Australian dollar JPY is a good position for you to actually buy. And also when you use the Heiken-Ashi with both support and resistance levels. Now for this case, the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks are telling us clearly that the market has broken the previous resistance or has broken resistance. So it makes it clear, it brings a high perfection, okay, whenever you use or you have a supplement of an indicator, of any indicator rather, with the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks. So that's how best and simple we can trade with the Heiken-Ashi candlesticks. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you really learned from this video. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And also don't forget to click the bell such that you are notified of every video that we do release, okay? And also don't also forget, for those that really want to learn, contact us as well. The details are below this particular video. Thank you so much. May God bless you. I do sign out. Bye bye.